So welcome again. We have seen tutorials on how to make money online through TikTok, Blogger, YouTube, and many other ways which are simple to start. Where content is needed, I've shown you where you can get the content through AI. One of the platform being ChatGPT. Then you proofread and then upload on your blog. Also, I've shown you how to make money with Sound.me. And now we are going deep into technical training, where you'll be able to see how to make mobile apps, games, and other applications which you can sell online through various app stores, or even sell those skills to your client online as a freelancer. Today we are continuing with our animation tutorial, where we want to create cartoon animations like the ones we have seen with Rico animations. They used FlipaClip to create those animations. It's a frame by frame animation where you create the major frames, that is the major actions. Then you come and draw in betweens. Not to make your animation more smoother. If you have seen Rico animations, let's just go here. This is one of them. They usually create using a sketch. So they start with a sketch, then draw lines. Drawing lines means now adding details to your sketch on a different layer, like drawing the body, drawing hands, legs, and eyes on different layers, then animate that. Then they do coloring where it is needed. Like you can see here, we have a toilet, we have the cartoon. So they do the coloring. I've tried to go through one of the animations, and it's good now they are coming out even themselves to show us how they do it. So what they usually do, they go to TikTok and YouTube Shorts, download a clip with the sound, extract that sound, hopefully using CapCut. FlipaClip usually runs on mobile devices, but mine I'm running on laptop. I've shown you how to install BlueStacks. Then BlueStacks is an Android emulator that allows you to run any Android app on your laptop. And my laptop is a touchscreen, a Lenovo ThinkPad X280 with a touchscreen. So I'm able to draw with my hand, sketch and draw without using mouse. So if you want to buy same laptop or even a different model which is a touchscreen, just check a link in the description. Or you can also buy any of the tablets and mobile phones, smartphones from Amazon. I've left a link in the description of this video so that you can be able to follow up on this tutorial. So I'm using FlipaClip, which is also used by Rico Animations. So as I said, they download clips. Let's play these. So they download clips. The original clip is usually maybe on TikTok with sound and everything. Let's see this. So this cartoon, the one that we have just seen, is borrowed from this clip, which I know it's from somebody, either TikTok or YouTube Shorts. Then they come and animate over it. Even this one, a mockingbird. Let's say I've muted the video for copyright. So there is this person who is talking to this bird. So they come and extract that sound, add that sound in FlipaClip, then animate over the sound. So when you're animating using FlipaClip, you can either animate from an idea which you have or animate from an audio source. So for them, they extract the audio source from a video, then use that sound to draw their cartoon and animate the frame by frame. So then how do you do it yourself? You can either decide to animate from scratch, that is, you draw your own sketch, Then after you draw your sketch, you come and draw lines, then the complete detailed cartoon, then you color. Alternatively, you don't have to reinvent the wheel. You can download pictures online for cartoon. Once you download, you add it as a background, then you draw over that, then animate. There are tools which you can use to animate on FlipaClip. I won't go into details of how you animate over audio right now. I just want to show you a preview of how you can animate over the image. So let's create a new project over on FlipaClip on my laptop. As I said, you just need to download BlueStacks. Then you install FlipaClip from Play Store. If you have not seen that video for installation, just check the link in the description of this video. So let's call this sample. Again, let's leave the others as they are. If you want to draw the same way they draw theirs, you can just come and select TikTok. As you note now, it takes the vertical dimensions. Then you click create a project. So as that creates, we go back to Google. Let's Google for cartoon Rico cartoon, and remember you might end up with copyright. So when you are copying, make sure you make edits. We can use these, there is no harm, it's just for demonstration purposes. So save image of the cartoon you want to draw over, then we can save it in the downloads. So once you have a reference image, you can come. So we want to animate over the reference image. So the first layer is where we want to add our image. So we go to layer. So you can rename your layers. Remember I went through all this. So you can rename the first layer as reference image. Then after you draw your cartoon, you can turn it off. Let's go here. We click add image. That image will be added on the first layer because it is selected. So we go to downloads. Again, we need to move out of pick from Windows. Remember, I'm running this on my laptop. So we go to downloads. Otherwise, it mimics smartphone file directory. So you can expand your cartoon as much as you want. Remember, this is the first layer. So you can come, you want to animate, so you can come under layers. So you add a layer and maybe you call it sketch. So you want to add another layer, and you can reduce opacity of this layer so that the image is not that visible, so that you can see what you're drawing. So we have done that. Let's go back. We want to add another layer. So layer 1, we can call this, just double click. So we can call this reference. You can later turn it off. Then this is our maybe cartoon drawing. When you are doing our cartoon, we'll go into details where we separate each on its own. Then you make sure it is the selected layer. Then you select our brush. You can come here and click on the brush to select sketch if you want to start with sketch. Remember what I said in the previous tutorial, that for every cartoon, it's always advisable to start with a sketch. Then you draw lines. But since this we are sketching of an image, you can go straight to the pen tool. You can either do with a pen soft. So we can draw over this image that is tracing our image. So we can come and draw over our image, tracing it. Remember, you can always change color. so you can always erase. So let's go back, continue with our tracing. Remember, this is just to show you what you can do. You can do more. So we go through. So you're tracing over the image, and you can separate all these into individual components, like if it is hair on its own layer, if it is eyes on their own, eyebrows, whatever you plan to animate. Remember, animation is all about expressions, facial expressions and movement. Movement of hands, movement of legs, head, facial expressions. You can use eyes, changing size, changing location, movement of pupil, and such. So I'm just drawing, tracing on the image. So this is one way. The other way is where you sketch a cartoon from scratch. If you're just a beginner, I would advise using this method where you're tracing over an already drawn cartoon. But remember, copyright. Don't copy everything. Remember, we want to move this to our social media. So if there is a copyright issue, you might get your account terminated. It's not what we are looking for. So you don't have to be perfect. Remember, you're not redrawing their cartoon. You don't want to be that perfect. You're just you're not redrawing their cartoon. So let's draw that and that. Remember, you can always play with the brush size. So you can use fill tool to maybe fill in. Here will be black. So you can come in and pick black and fill in. Eyebrows the same, pupils, sorry. And you can also change the color of the lines. Remember, I drew with orange. Then you can come in and fill in this, fill in that. And now, if we turn off our reference layer, so if we turn off this layer, so you can either turn it to 0. You notice now we have our cartoon. So to turn on, you just let's return this to 30%. You don't have to turn down the opacity, just click on enter. It turns off the reference image. Notice now we have our drawing, which you can go ahead and now start animating. So how do you animate? You take, then you can select, you need to select the layer. Remember, we have still selected the reference. We need our cartoon layer. So you can come and use tool. You select your cartoon. As I said, it's all about facial expressions. Let's move it down there. Let's say you want to animate this. You just create another frame. Remember, FlipaClip is a frame by frame animation. So you can copy this and paste. You come and paste here. So let's go back to the previous. We need to select this. Then click copy. We come to the next frame. You paste. Then let's say we want to remove these. Remember, you have turned on your screen to see the previous frame. You can go to the next one, paste, and continue like that. Now if you play, you notice there is that movement. It's not that perfect. This is just to show you how you can do it. So now we go back to Rico animation. So what they have done, they have drawn their cartoon, which you can always use a reference image as I've shown you. Then you animate that over the sound. So let's play these a bit. Let's see. So they have borrowed that from here, but then added their own sounds. So what you do, you go to TikTok, or you go to YouTube Shorts, or you go to Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. Download and extract the sound. Make sure it is not a copyrighted sound. Then you can come over, import that. Remember, you can always add audio. So you can add audio by clicking audio. Then you import your audio file, which you can either record here or add music or add from audio library. So you can add from your computer, or there are these sound effects, like let's say this one. So you can come in and check one of them, add. If you have your own, you can come and click add. Then you can either watch the advertisement or upgrade your FlipaClip. So once you complete watching the advertisement, what happens? You're supporting FlipaClip. When that advertisement runs through its ads, you get a reward now to add an audio. So you add from your library and animate over it, or you can record a voiceover from here. You just record the voice of whatever you want to animate over. Then once you add, you can come in and now start animating. Just click on this. So once you add the audio, you can come now start creating your frames. And remember, you first create the main frames. If we go to frame viewer here, you can come and add in between. So you can either add a frame at the beginning, or between all frames, you add all to the end, or you can come and add a frame in between, so that you can create a smooth animation. So the more the in-betweens, the smoother the cartoon animation. So we have noted one thing. You can animate over a voiceover, like a Rico animation, or you can draw your cartoon then add voiceover. But remember, again, you have to come and align your cartoon animation to match your voiceover. So it's always advisable when you're creating cartoon, first come up with your voiceover. That is the sound you're using, or music you're using to animate. Once you have that in place, add to your timeline. Once you add it, now start creating your frames. And remember, as I said, you can either start by sketching, or you can use a reference image like you have just done here. And you can have reference image for each frame. Like if you notice in this frame, if I click on layers, there are two layers. Pay attention to the reference. It doesn't have anything. If you go to the first frame, it already has a reference. So you can create or download a cartoon sequence online. I believe you can get that. Let's see. There are sites which give you free cartoon sequence animations which you can use. Like you see this one, there is this one for jump. There is this one which you can animate over a voiceover. So you only need to listen to the voiceover, then come and sketch your cartoon. Then you can add your own props. Remember, most of Rico animations, they usually add pop-up. If you know what that is, don't go into details. Those are some of the things you can add and make even your cartoon more entertaining. Remember, it's not about the drawing. Cartoon is all about the message you're passing, and the entertainment part of it. So let's meet in the next one now, where we go into details. Now we'll start with the basic drawing shapes. Remember, for you to be good in cartoon, you also need to know how to draw. So we'll start with that, how to draw from sketching, then making a complete drawing and coloring. Then we'll come tracing an image for cartoon. Then we see how we can animate from an audio. And after that, after you're done with your cartoon, you just come to the three dots, click make movie, export that as a video, and you can share it on your Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and start making money. You'll see how you can make money with all these. And if you have not watched that video about monetize YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, be sure to check this channel. I'll also be doing one of how you can monetize your Instagram account. And remember, on this channel there are many other courses that I've done on how to make money, technical courses, and more so even on animations. Be sure to check description of this video. There are also other goodies which you can take advantage of. And let's meet in the next one. Thank you so much.